Hey guys, Critterosity here, and I'm back in the studio because of HTVRONT, the Mini Heat Press 3. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you need to press some tumblers, maybe your large heat press is a little bit too big to take on the road with you. Maybe you can set this up in an event and use it. So let's take a look and a dive and see what kind of things this can do.
The machine weight is only 1.8 pounds, which is incredible when, again, you're traveling, you need to travel light. We've got the insulated safety base, a heat plate that is flat and curved, power cord, digital screen, buttons, 1 second to 600 seconds you can set it for, and the temperature is 210 degrees to 390 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 to 200 degrees Celsius. If you've watched me cover the HeatPress, you know how much I love this little bag that it comes with. Also, this size, I can't get over it, and the color purple, somebody must have told them it's like my favorite color. So I love it. I love the design. I love how light it is, the unique little curve so that maybe you could do some tumbler presses. Let's check it out. We also have, when it's plugged in, the light will flash white. When it is charging, it is white. I also suggest getting a heat mat to put it on. I was just kind of setting it up here at this time. Now to set it, you can press the little set button and click through plus or minus. If you hit the set button again, it switches to your time. So first is the temperature, then's the time. Let it set itself or hit the set button. When it's red, it means it's heating up, and when it's done, it'll turn green. If you know me and you've seen my videos before reviewing HTVRONT products and other things that I've gotten in, I am a very slow learner, which means I need quick steps, I need easy to read, and that is everything HTVRONT covers every single time. There's no reason to lie to you guys. Their setup and also their instructions make me get to my projects quickly. I'm not sitting here fumbling through everything, trying for hours. I can try this within 20 minutes of taking it out of the box. So the first thing I think is, hey, I want to do a tumbler, and I don't want to do a whole wrap. I just want to do one of my characters I've already done before. So I set the actual time it's supposed to be, take out this cool HTVRONT tumbler that they sent me to try things out on. We've got this cute little base that sticks to the bottom. We have the lid, and of course, it's getting kind of spoopy out here, so we need something spoopy to design on it. But first, let's talk about these heat gloves. I will be wearing these all the time. They remind me of cute little squids or octopi. Now, as I started to set this up, I realized, wait. First, we need a microfiber cloth. That's right, with sublimation. Let's test this out. These are my little characters. Now, this is a test microfiber I'm using. I make these all the time for my customers, but these were some fun little spoopy things I was doing because it's getting into the spoopy season. So I've got my heat tape that is resistant to heat so that I can press down. Now, I'm just guessing. I'm taking a stab at it. You guys know that I will literally just go for it and show you guys where the mistakes are so you don't make them. Do you see his poor little head? It needed the rest. So what I usually do is tear off a piece, try to line it back up, and then I just press again. Try not to do this by moving the little heat plate around. I had to do the same thing with my bride. Basically, this is where the curve was, and I thought that I was over it. I wasn't. Patience is virtue. Let me be your reason to do everything slowly. Now, as I'm dragging it, I'm going to show you how your heat transfer will pick up the image from the ink of the sublimation. So because this was a tester, I flipped it over, I just rubbed it on the back, and it kind of took off some of that ink. It's time for a little Beetlejuice. That's right. I'm going to wrap it around this tumbler, set my settings to what my instructions told me, put some heat tape over it just so that it stays in place, and here is my honest review. I'm not a fan of using this for tumblers. However, in a pinch, in a bind, once you get this down, I'm sure you will love it. I know that my patience is very thin. That's a me problem. And I didn't know if I was supposed to hold it in one place for 130 seconds and then move slowly. That would have taken forever. I have no patience, you guys, I'm telling you. So I just am sitting here time-lapsing this to show you. I wiggled, I turned, I rubbed, I started at the top, I started at the bottom. I used the little curve part on it, which is cool. The groove is cool, but it only covers a small, surface in each spot. So not my favorite way to do this. However, I've never had a tumbler press. So if I was to go on the road or need it, it would come in handy to do a couple of the jobs. I wish there was a way to know if it was transferring well, because even though this is the ghost with the most, it did some ghosting, and that kind of bummed me out. But this is my tester tumbler. I will be keeping it to take on the road, and I'm just going to cover it in more stuff. All right, this one is a vinyl heat transfer. I love my vinyl heat transfers, and this is my little Frankenstein bride I did last year during the Halloween season. And as you can see, I'm kind of closing up the zipper, taping it down. This is a cotton bag. Now, something I absolutely love about this product, it worked so well. It's only 15 seconds for each round. So instead of just holding it down in one spot, I kind of moved it all over and then held around the edges. So I kind of did some little movements, kept it going. I will say it took me maybe 2 passes. That was just to make sure I got everything. It really didn't take that long. If you add all the 15 seconds up of each interval that I did, I would say it was about 2 to 3 minutes. I let it cool down. Also, you'll notice zippers can keep large heat presses that have kind of the clamshell, if you will. When it goes down, the zipper can create a little bit of a lift and not get an even press. Sometimes the little tab on the end will melt off and burn, and you have to like basically toss it or cut it off. And sometimes there's these little spots that you just can't get in, and this worked so well. I am such a fan of this, 100%. Don't forget, it comes with the cutest bag. Did I mention that? Yes, I did. Also, don't fall asleep when rubbing this product on your face. Oh, and again, honest review, not all my favorite things, but some I will absolutely take with me on the road. And again, mistakes, trials, always make them.
The HTVRONT Heat Press has a specialty code that you can use right now if you're interested. That's my name. Ha!